Hey guys, I am coming to you today with just a few tips that and how I organize my business and how I stay on track with where points should be, with orders, with just kind of everything and staying on track. So I am Vicki Wooten. I am a Ruby ambassador, soon to be senior Ruby ambassador, hopefully this month. And I just wanted to go through a little bit of what I do at the end of a month and then also like your first couple of days into your next month. So at the end of the month, what I do is I go through my back office with a fine tooth comb. So I go through every single person in my back office. Now, I understand that if you have a larger team than I do, that this might not work. This is what works for me right now in organizing what ends up being more of like a Ruby senior Ruby team. And it would probably help with those that are gold and senior gold as well. So what I do is I go through and I first make a list of who did not order in February, but I think or have stated that they're going to order in March. So, for example, if somebody moved their subscription to the next month, I make a list of their names. Or if there are people that I've talked to and they just have too much product and they think they're going to order the next month, I write their name down. So for me, for example, I have a list of like 15 names of people that didn't end up ordering in February, but they're saying that they're going to order in March. My other one is people that signed up in February and they were worth points, because when it comes to planning for March, you need to know you cannot count all of your new people as new points if they ordered over their welcome pack or if they ordered without a welcome pack. So I make a list of their names. I also make a list of those who ordered in February that might have stated to me that they're not ordering in March, but they're going to order in April. This could happen for a variety of reasons. You know, if they have too much product. I have a girl that stopped her products for a little while when she got pregnant, and she decided that she wasn't sure if she should be taking them, but she decided that she needed to take them because it makes her feel that much better. My other names on the list are subscriptions that need on in March. So if you have a few people on your team that signed people up and they do not have their subscription on for a number of reasons, I know a couple of ours were technical difficulties last month, I write their name down. And so I have a list of like 6 people. And what I can do is at the beginning of the month, touch base with them and try to figure out why their subscription's not on. And then if they just don't want it on, I can write their name down on the day on the calendar that they signed up the month before to remind them on that date that they need to be ordering in order to not run out of their products. The other one is who ordered in February that's under 100 PV. I made a list of those people as well, because then I can work with them to getting their bio cleanse that they might have had too much of, that they didn't order the month before, helping them order X Factor Plus if they need it. And so that's what I do with them. So I also write their names down on my calendar so I know what day their order will be coming up and I can like connect with them before. The last one is those who ordered manually in February. This is a big one because right now we cannot see order history on back office. And so I do this before the end of the month. I know you can like go back to the last month, but it ends up being a little bit more work for yourself. So what I do is I write all of their names down on what day that they manually ordered and what they ordered. And so then I go back to my calendar and I write their names down. And so the last thing that I do on the first of the month is I pull up my back office. And what I do is I open up my calendar. So I have the Plexus Planner. I open up my full month calendar. And what I do is I go through and I add up every subscription and every point. So it's a rough estimate because compression can happen, things can happen to where they don't work that way. But what it helps me is every day when I get on back office, I can see where my points are. I can see if they're wrong. And if they're wrong, I know where to look to try to figure out why they're wrong. And this is saving me from people, if their orders are getting pushed to the next month on accident. It's helping me to be on top of people's orders that just might not be going out on how they should be. And so it's been really, really helpful for me. So what I do is I just keep this calendar open on my desk every day so that when I get ready to work, I open it up and I see where my points should be, if there are people that need to be ordering that day. So like for the first of the month to the 28th, when all subscriptions go through, I have the points added up throughout the whole month. And then there are people on those dates. Like for example, this one has remind this person that they need to order because they manually order, or this person is under their subscriptions under 100 PV. So talk with them about why, if you can help them. And then I also have a list of names on the side that are manual orders that I know that their orders are going to go through. I talked with them, and I know that they're going to go through. So this is just something that I do with my back office the end of the month and then the very first of the month. And it's just a really good way to kind of get an idea of where you're going to be that month, and you can plan a little bit more accordingly. Now, obviously, I am hoping that compression happens in my favor this month, and every month, because you just never know what could happen. And this gives you an idea of where your points will be at the minimum without compression happening. Now, there's always the chance that somebody will go in and turn off a subscription, but this helps me to know who has and where they have. So those are my tips for today on how to stay organized with your back office and planning for the months ahead. I hope that was helpful for anyone out there. Have a great day.